Hey everybody, this is part 2 of the Chronically Me series, in which today I'm going to talk about diabetes, which isn't what I was going to do second, but I've been insulted with being a diabetic all day, so I thought I would explain my diabetes today. My dad was a terrible diabetic, and 3 out of the 10 of us were diabetic, and I have always been closely monitored for diabetes, being that I've had such a high family history of diabetes. But I am not your normal type 2 diabetic. I had typical A1C numbers under 5. Your A1C number is your estimated sugars over a 3-month period. And 5 and under are usually really good. And mine were 5 and under up until August of 2016. I was at home one day and I really wasn't feeling good. A week prior to that, I was so thirsty. There was nothing I could do to quench my thirst. I was sweating like crazy and overall just not feeling well. Until one day, I can't really even tell you the symptoms. The day is just a blur. I made it to the ER. I actually got to see my doctor. I'm not sure if I went to the ER or I made a doctor's appointment, just happened to see her. Like I said, the day it was just really crazy. And I ended up in the hospital for a week and a half because I had a blood sugar of 635. All my minerals and vitamins were depleted. I was extremely dehydrated. I was in very bad shape. They tried everything to get my blood sugar to come down. It took, like I said, like a week and a half. I ended up having to go to an endocrinologist to actually get on the right medicine to keep my blood sugar down. Because once they got it down, they could only get it down to the 300s. After going to the endocrinologist, which is more or less a specialist for diabetes, she ran some more tests. And what had happened was my pancreas just more or less stopped working. They don't know why. It didn't 100% quit working. It sputters, which is kind of dangerous because I can eat, have a high blood sugar, take my insulin and do the correction for my high blood sugar, and then all of a sudden it will decide to work, and then I will have a blood sugar of 30 or 40. So I am what old school people would say a brittle diabetic. I have to keep a real close eye on my blood sugars. I can go anywhere from having a blood sugar of 30 or 40 in a day to having a blood sugar of 500 in a day. Now those high blood sugars are very rare because I do take control of my blood sugar. I do eat a lot on my live streams. I eat frequently. You see me eat frequently on my live streams. But I'm aware of what I can eat and when I can eat, how often I can eat. I'm aware of the medicine I take, my insulin I can take. I have taken my blood sugars usually off live stream, so you don't know what my blood sugars are. So, with that being said, I'm a very proud diabetic. There is nothing that I could have done to prevent this. There's nothing I can do to change this. I am in the process of trying to lose weight, although it's really hard. Being a diabetic can have several other different factors with that as well, including some of the medication I take. But that had nothing to do with my current state of diabetes. If I lose weight, it would help me control the diabetes just a little bit, but not enough. It would not make it go away like a lot of people. If they lose weight, it'd make their diabetes go away. Mine will never go away. There's nothing that will ever make my pancreas start working again. So, with that being said, you can call me a diabetic all you want. It is not offensive to me. It is the cards I was dealt. And that's all I have to say about it. So, it's not an insult. It's life. And I'm an advocate for diabetes, advocate for taking care of your diabetes. And just because you see me drinking diet soda, which I am slowly stopping that, or eating a snack cake does not mean that I'm not taking care of my diabetes. Unless you're a dietitian or an endocrinologist, I don't want you trying to tell me how to take care of my health. So, anyhow, if you're a diabetic, comment down below. Let's stand united, because we need to prove to Mr. Mark that being diabetic isn't something to be ashamed of or to be made fun of. And have a great day. Bye.